All right, welcome back to S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar here in Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. My name is John C. I'll be bringing you all the action today. This is match number 2 of the day, Saturday, March 1st, 2025, here at S1. Boss versus Mark. This is a race to 8. Mark is getting a 1-game head start. As you can see on your screen there, race to 8. Boss breaks the balls, potted the 1, and has a cut or a bank on this blue 2, or a safe. A lot of colors down there to hide the white ball behind, which is where he chooses to go, but didn't quite get enough to get behind that 5, but still left no offensive shot for Mark. Mark is a hot shot. He's a very, very strong shooter. Very kind of has a power game. Look at this. Makes 3, or did he? Hangs up. 3 hangs up in the lower left. 2 is not far away, less than a diamond away in the left-hand side of the table. The 4 and the 7 are up table. All the other balls are below the side pockets. Slowly. Kind of banked the 2 into that 3. 3 almost stayed on the ledge, but did fall. Now he's got a really sharp angle. I don't know if this is cuttable. I don't think he's gonna play safe here. Just get that white ball down table behind that wall of colors there, and gets a full snooker behind the 8 and the 9. And he's cut off the right-hand side of the table as far as kicking goes. So the only thing I can see here is a 2-rail kick. White ball down with the left-hand spin just past the side pocket there. Like that 1-2, but he hit it pretty hard, caught the 6, so that's a foul shot. That's a ball in hand for Boss. Got the 5 ball in between the side pockets. The 4 and the 7 are up table, and the 8, the 6, the 9, and the 2 are down table. A little bit of a cluster deal. But the 2 is going to go bye-bye here real quick. So yeah, the 6 ball is going to be an issue. Play good position once you get there. 2 ball down, screws back, straight back. And brings the white ball in between the side pockets, left of center. He's got this 4 in the upper left, and I think he's just going to shoot just a straight top English. Only used a little left, but did not pot the ball. So 4 remains. Mark to shoot. 2 strokes, and brings the white ball down for a shot in the side. But does he have an angle? He's making a face. I don't know that he's got an angle to pop it, bring the white ball down. I don't think he's got the angle for that. So this is going to be an adventure of sorts if he tries to pot the ball and make position. Always have to pop the ball, even if you have a shot. And he goes for it. Okay, so he just screwed back and accepted a cut into the lower left, I believe. And he overcut the ball. So he had room to make it. White ball all the way to the top rail. And I don't think, it's hard to say if Boss has enough of this. Let me check. Yeah, he can cut it in. Off the cushion though. And where's the white ball going to go after that? Slowly, he overcuts the ball. White ball comes up to the upper left and back down. Don't know if he left enough to cut this ball in the pocket. Yeah, he's going to the side rail. Hits the 9, 6 into the 9. 9 ball goes towards the Upper left does not fall. So Boss to shoot. White ball is still spinning, by the way. See that? See that ball spinning around? Finally stops. Boss has a cut on the 6 in the side. 9-ball prevents from shooting up in the upper left, but why would you? Slowly rolls it in, taps the 7, and he's going to have a shot here. Yeah, almost scratched, but very good speed control on that shot by Boss, as we've seen many times before. All right, Boss down on brown 7. Natural position to come down for this black 8-ball. Little spin just like that. And he's pretty straight, but he could stop his ball if he wanted to. Still have a pretty reasonable 9-ball. But I think he's going to screw back, try to get a little closer. Like that. Look at that sweet stroke of his. So solid, fundamentally speaking. Boss down on the 9. 9-ball down. Boss has 1. Since we are talking, I was watching some of the play from Las Vegas earlier today. You may know Dennis Grabe won the Las Vegas 10-ball Open, I think yesterday or the day before, defeating Joshua Filler in the final in a shootout. They play 3 races to 4. And Josh Filler won the first 8 of the first 9 games, but Dennis Grabe came back, and ended up winning the match in a shootout. So congratulations, Dennis Grabe, as Mark breaks the balls. We got a couple others here I'll shout out in a minute or two, but Mark is at the table, and 2 balls down, 6, 7, 8 are up table. All the other balls are below the side pockets. The 1 and the 8, or 1 and the 5 are kind of tied up though. There's no pocket. But that 9 ball is really close to the 1. And this shot could be a couple of different ways you can make this 9. And he hit it pretty hard. He was going for the 9 some kind of way, but he jumped up a little bit. But ends up with a snooker for Boss coming to the table. Snookered behind that 7 and the 8. But so let's see. Most likely he's going to go off the right-hand side rail. And you got that 6, 7, 8 situation there. A lot of room to provide cover for that white ball if you keep the white ball up table there. And send to that 1 ball down table some kind of way. All right, Dawson. Boss has arrived at his decision, but he has been known to go down and get up a few times. All right, he's elevated over that pink 4, down on the ball, and got a little too much mustard on that one. The white ball hops off
Jack and
table.
Jordan, table 4. Jack and Jordan, table 4, please.
And the white ball ends up on
Vino and
the floor.
Alok, table 5. Vino and Alok, table 5, please.
Mark to shoot, ball in hand. He brings the white ball down, a little far. Yeah, he's smoking himself. A little too much juice there. So, yeah, Mark, the left-handed player, hits it hard, hopes for something good. All right, could be a lot worse. All right, so now you got 4 balls up table, 3 balls down table, 9 balls on the foot spot. And he's left the white ball about a diamond away from the 3 as Boss goes searching for the rest. And there is a bank shot here, but you got that 6, 8. Pretty big balls if you can just keep the white ball To the right of those, which he tries to do, and he does. He does. Look at that nice little spin off the rail to get a full snooker. And I don't know how close he is. He may not even be able to get to that side rail from his position up table here. Right next to the 8-ball. And be careful with your follow through. Easy to foul that 8-ball. And he goes one rail, but did not hit the free. So that's foul. That's ball in hand for Boss. Alright, Boss down on 2. Excuse me, 3. 3 ball down. 6 balls left. 3 up table, 3 down table. 9 is on the foot spot. 5 is up to the left of it. Maybe a ball's whipped away. Boss just going to come across the top here. Or not. He's going for the combination. Okay. Boss likes some shooting combinations. He practices those as well. Something I'm a little too lazy to do. But he practices all the difficult aspects of the game, which is why he has such a high mastery of this key sport. Boss down on combo. 9 ball down. Boss has 2. Also, I was watching Billy Thorpe playing bank pool in Las Vegas today on YouTube.
Emu and Anthony, table 1. Emu and Anthony, table 1, please.
And I saw
Pat and Joe N, table 6. Pat and Joe N, table 6, please.
And I saw Billy Thorpe. He played Shane Van Boning in Banks, and he beat Shane, and he advanced. I believe he won the tournament, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But Billy's banking ability was put on display in Las Vegas, no question. So nice job to him. Also, Rublin Amit from the Philippines won the ladies women's 8-ball championship, also in Las Vegas. I believe she beat. What's her name? It'll come to me. You all know her. Crystal, Christina from the U.S. now. And she's been playing a lot of pool the last few years and really climbing the ladder. So well done to her as well. As Mark banks the one, but it does not fall in. He gets partial snooker. So Boss is going to go to the top rail. 1 cushion into this thing, I believe. Maybe 2. Perhaps 2 cushions. Yeah, that's what he's doing. He's going 2 cushions. Top rail, side rail. Like that. But he did not hit the 1. Missed it by that much. Foul shot, ball in hand. Mark to shoot. 4 balls up table, 5 balls down table. 9 balls below its usual perch on the foot spot to the left a little bit. The 2, the 3, the 4, and the 1 are up table. All the others are down table. No clusters and no balls are on the rail. What to do? Straight, please. 8 to 7. One ball down. White ball comes up. But the 2 does not pass that red 3. He's playing for a combination, I guess. But that does not work out. But he sent that 3 to the side rail. And leaving Boss less than a diamond away he can make this ball in the lower right, perhaps by way of the 7. Pretty big pocket there if you choose to shoot it, but the position will not be simple for this 3. So he just plays it
Jacob and
distance,
Eno, table
safety,
9.
and gets a
Jacob
full
and
snooker.
Eno, table 9, please.
A full snooker behind that
Adam L.
orange.
and Seamus,
Excuse me.
table 3. Adam L. and Seamus, table 3, please.
4 ball now. Fluke. So Mark is still at the table. Got 2 balls up table and 5 balls down table. And he's going to shoot it in between the 6 and the 5. He tried to do something there, but nothing fell. And left a shot for Boss. But he's got to get that white ball back. And it doesn't look like the 2 ball does pass. I don't believe the 2 ball passes. 5 into the lower left, so he's going to have to come with a return safety of some sort. Unless he wants to try maybe the combination, but that seems kind of low percentage. But he practices hard shots like this all the time. So let's see what he's doing here. Slowly taps the 2. White ball to the rail, gets a rail, and gets snooker behind the orange 5 ball. Again, another highly practiced type of stroke on that shot. 1, 2, and Mark just can't seem to hit the ball. So ball in hand for Bob. 2 is down table, 3 is up table, and just gotta be careful of that brown 7, that pesky 7. What's he gonna? I think he's looking at. Yeah, he's gonna try and bring the white ball between the 6 and the 9 to go up table for that red 3 ball. Like that. Oh, watch out, white ball. A little too much power, yeah. That Rasson speed gets a lot of players. Most players, actually. It's such a delicate shot sometimes. So he's got to go to the top rail, into the 3. Probably better than 50% chance of putting this ball, I would say, for him, from what I've seen. He kicks so well. But does not pot the ball. White ball comes down and below. Look at this. Look at this. Got it. No. I guess he did. Yeah, he got him. No visibility to that 3 ball. 5 ball is in the way. He's got to go to a rail. Try to hit this and make a legal shot. And he's going to curve. He's going to curve and swerve around that 5. Careful with the follow through. It's easy to follow through into that adjacent ball right to the left. Especially as you're going to be stroking your Q-tip in that general direction. Hard to kind of pull it back and avoid doing that, but he's gonna spin. Okay, good hit. That's all you can do sometimes. God rail, white ball comes down, ends up in the jaws, the lower left. But good kick. He's fighting for his life here. Boss is snookering him left and right. So Boss to shoot. Let's see what he's doing here. He might go rail first. No, he goes into it and just spins the ball. White ball comes down, and the 3 ball is available in the upper right for Mark. Slowly. Overcuts went to the rail first. Shot it kind of fast, like 2 strokes or something. Yeah, Mark's kind of a rhythmic player from what I've noticed to this point. 3 ball down. White ball comes down for the orange 5. And I think he can stop his ball or maybe just go 2.
Mixa and Ming, table 10. Mixa and Ming, table 10, please.
The stop shot. Highly.
Howard and Kazu, table 8. Howard and Kazu, table 8, please.
Down on the 6. White ball comes up for the 7. Looking pretty good here. 3 balls to go. 8 ball and 9 ball are down table. 7's up table. He's got a nice angle here. And looks like he's going forward 2 rails. 1, 2 like that. White ball comes down. Or a nice little shot on the 8. Natural position to come across the top of the 9 and end up on the right hand side of the 9 to pop the ball in the same pocket. 8 ball down. Nine ball down. Boss has 3. Pretty quiet in here compared to last night, I'll tell you what. It's about almost 6:30 here, local time here in Pattaya, 6:30 p.m. that is. And the noise levels are very, very low right now. Everybody's immersed in their early matches, but that will change as the night goes on. I promise you, Saturday night in Pattaya. Mark to break. Yeah, Mark plays with a wooden cue and does not use the glove. Left-handed player. But he is a sharp-shooting player. I've seen it several times before. From Norway. He's from England by way of Norway. I think he lives in Norway now, he told me. He considers himself Norwegian at this point. What he told me anyway. So, young man down on the 1. Nice break. Screws back up, taps the 4, but no shot on the 2. But you got the 5 and the 6 there to provide cover, unless he banks it. Yeah, he went for the bank, and 2 ball caught the upper knuckle of the side pocket, left hand side. White ball comes all the way up past the head string, and he's got at least a partial snooker behind that red 3 for Boss. Decisions, Boss. It looks like you can go to the underneath the blue 2 and just send it up table, leave that white ball down table as best he can, like that. He tried to get him behind that 7, missed it just by a little bit. This is a game of millimeters, folks, and leaves a shot, albeit one that's hampered queuing. No, he's a lefty. He can avoid that 7 with his bridge hand. 2 ball down. White ball comes down for the 3. 6 balls left on the table, no clusters and no balls are on the rail. All the balls are below the side pocket. Down on 3. 3 ball down, comes up, taps the 5, ends up above the pink 4, which I don't believe it passes. It might. He's not hesitating here. Let's see what he's doing. No, he's going for a safety or something. Just a little spin off the side rail, bring white ball down table. Left the shot for Boss, but left him on the cushion, maybe 2 fingers off. Not easy here, darn near straight in. I think we're going to see a stroke shot here. He's going forward. Open hat bridge. nice stroke, but the 4 would not cooperate. It rattles out of the upper left. He shoots the 5, but does not fall. His boss has a shot here on the 5. Not an easy shot. Looks like he's going to cut this triple backwards into the left-hand side pocket. Yeah, that was triple hard. Didn't cut it quite enough. Caught the lower knuckle. White ball comes up almost center table. 4 balls left on the table. 5 ball table. The other balls are down table. As Mark goes for a bank in the side, he pots it in.
Matan, table 20. Matan, table 20, please.
3 balls left on the table. He's got to get above this 9 ball here, which he does. Strokes it in. There's no ball spot, so he's got to run all the balls. And he's got a pretty ideal spot on the 7 to get on that 9. Some players like to screw back. He's just rolling forward. The shot in the side. Straight in, or thereabouts. Mark down on the 9. 9 ball down. Mark has 2. Got about 87 players here at S1 today for the 2-day singles event. This is a handicap 9-ball event. The 3rd one in a row. 3rd month in a row. I'm not sure what they're planning for the future, but I know they're planning. S1 likes to put on events, no question. Great promoter of the game. Boss to shoot. Pops the ball in the lower right. And he's going to have a cut shot on the 1. Not an easy cut shot. And white ball could do a lot of things here if he chooses to cut it in the upper right. Safety did not quite get him behind that like 8 ball, but still left him real tough. Left the 1 on a cushion up table. Mark plays return safety, and he got. I believe Boss can pot this ball. I think he's got enough of it. You're going to get to the 2 slowly like that. That's how you do it. Although, white ball running. Yeah, that wrestling speed got him. But still have a bank or a safety if he so chooses. Boss usually plays the high percentage plays.
Andreas and Nam, table 12. Andreas and Nam, table 12, please.
Like that.
Danny T and Don, table 13. Danny and Don, table 13, please.
Mark to shoot partially snookered behind that green 6. So he just makes a good hit, legal shot, but I think this 2 ball is going to come into focus for Boss here. 7 balls left on the table. 9's on the foot spot. The 3 is in between the side pockets, about a diamond away from the left-hand side pocket. 2 and a 6 are up table. The 4, the 7, 8, and the 9 are down table. 2 ball down, straight in on the 3. In the lower left, looks like. Kind of a sharp angle to cut it. into the side. Yeah, he's going in the corner. Screw back with a little spin, perhaps. Like that. Yeah, nice little spin. Grabs the cushion. Real pretty shot right there. He's going to miss those. But they're sure pretty when they work out. And again, he practices those shots often. 4-ball down, but he did not get quite enough. Kind of a no man's land there. Put himself over the 7. And, but he can shoot the 6 in either of the 2 upper corner pockets. And there's some safeties on offer as well, should he so choose. But I don't think he's playing safe here. Looks like he's going to do inside English 3-rail travel path for the cue ball. 1, 2, 3, but he overcuts. Those shots are always so tricky. Even when you practice them 1,000 times, they're still tricky. Using that inside English, little inside draw, trying to make the white ball 3 rails for position. So left a shot for Mark, and Mark pots the 6. 3 balls to go. Shooting off the cushion. But the 7 does not fall. This plays a safety and gets
Tiger and Ka, table 16. Tiger and Ka, table 16, please. Alex F. and Tommy, table 17. Alex F. and Tommy, table 17, please.
Mark down on the ball. He's going to go to the rail. 2 rails most likely. 1, 2, and gets a hit. Got the hit. Sent the white ball up table. Good shot. As Boss gives the table a little tap with his cue in appreciation of a shot well executed. And this is going to be a safety return volley. Okay, then there you go. Got him behind the 9. Again, highly calibrated stroke. Not easy to do from that distance with just a little slow spin. And contact the object ball at the right part, but that's what he did. So Mark's going to the top rail. Down. Hits the 7. And look at this. Hit his ball and good things happen. Got a return safety. White ball behind the 9 on the foot spot. So now Boss has to do has a kicking chore ahead of him. 7 ball is about 2 diamonds away from the lower right, about 2 or 3 fingers off the cushion on the right hand side of the table. 9 balls on the foot spot. 8 balls to the left of it. All balls are down table. Lost the shoe. 1 rail into the 7. Hits the 7. Leaves the white ball all the way on the top cushion. Worked out well for him. And the 7-8. 7 does not pass the 8. You could try the combination, but white ball is going to go towards the pocket if you do that. So he wisely avoids that. Just took care of the white ball. Left him on the cushion. Left him long. Left him about 6-7 feet away from that brown 7, which is now up table. But good news is you pot this ball, you're likely to have position. You don't have to do much with the white ball. You don't have to hit it so hard. The rest on the table will take care of that. Just put a good stroke on it. Open hand bridge, down on the 7. 7 ball down, just like that. Smooth and easy. Didn't try to be Superman and get within a diamond of his ball. Plays the table as it presents itself. Down on the black 8. Going to scoot back about 3-4 rotations. 5 or 6. Just still, he's in pretty good shape there, but he's going to stretch. He's going to have to reach for this. White ball is more than a diamond below the side pockets. He's just going to stretch. 9 ball down. Boss has 4. Once again, thank you for joining us here at S1 Pool Hall and Sport Bar. Here's Soi Buakhao, Pattaya, Thailand. Next to the Coco Hotel, across from Chow Doi, here in the Kingdom of Thailand. My name is John C. Thank you for joining us once again here at the S1 High Roller Weekend, March 1st, 2025. 87 players.
First and VOK, table 11. First and VOK, table 11, please.
Got 87.
KD and Jack PTS, table 7. KD and Jack PTS, table 7, please.
Mark breaks the balls, pots the one to the side. White ball comes up near the top rail, spinning, and he's wasting no time. 1, 2, 3 strokes. Stop. Fire. Nice stroke. Nice position on the 3. Just avoid that 9. Which he does. Brings white ball above the 9. For the 4. He's got to bring the white ball up table for that orange 5. But he taps the 7, and the white ball is going towards the cushion. Goes towards the pocket. Taps the cushion. He's got a cut shot on the orange 5. But does not cut the ball enough. He's left it for Boss. 4 balls left on the table. 5 balls about 4 inches away from the upper right, off the cushion. 7 balls below the side bag on the left-hand side, below. So probably going to have to shoot that in one of the corners there. And the 6 is in between the side pockets, down a little bit as Boss just lags the ball in. White ball comes down. Pretty close position, about a diamond away. Nice shot, Boss. Yeah, and he just points to where he wants the white ball to go. I like it when players do that. I try to do that as well. Helps remind your body, that's what I want you to do. So please execute these thoughts I have. Down on 6. Slowly. Rolls the 6 in, and at this distance, the side ball is pretty tempting, but man, looks can be deceiving. Yeah, he's going to the upper left. Not going to play with fire there with those knuckles on the side pocket. And hangs up the 7. He just tried to cinch his ball with a little left-hand spin to hold that white ball for the 9, but just didn't cut the ball enough. As Mark is happy to return to the table here. Checks the score. 2 balls left on the table. 7 in the jaws. The upper right. White ball down. Mark down on the 9 ball. Open hand bridge. 9 ball down. Mark has 3. Boss has 4. And Mark's going to step out. I'm going to stretch my legs. Be back in a minute. And back to the action here. Mark was gonna break, but Mouse like, no, my break. Alternate break format here at S1. Also, we do not have golden breaks here. If the 9-ball goes on the break, it spots back up, and there's no 3-foul rule here. Nobody seems to like it around Pattaya, so they did away with that 3-foul rule. As Boss breaks the ball, makes the one on the side, but he's dead snookered behind that, below that pink 4-ball, and almost impossible to hit the 1-ball from this configuration of the balls. So likely a push-out on offer here. Bunch the ball over near the first diamond on the left-hand side. Lower left. Plays a safety. Mark cursor. Oh. There. Boss hits the blue 2, gets a return safety here. But I think, yeah, Mark's going right at it, elevated over that 8-ball. Hits the 2 up table, but he's going to leave a shot for Boss as the 2 travels closer to that upper left. 3 balls up table, 5 balls down table, 9 balls on the foot spot. No clusters and no balls on the rail. But getting on this 3 could be tricky, because the 4 and the 6 could provide cover. 2-3 goes forward, and yeah, I think he's yeah, he got a little too much power there. Dialed up the power a little too much. White ball just kept on going. He snookered behind the 7 and the 9. Difficult hit. You might want to try to tie something up here. You can go to the bottom rail. That's your one. That's your one option here. Just a 1-rail kick. Yep, kicks it in, and look out, 8-ball. Almost kicked the 3 into the 8 into the corner pocket, but missed a little bit. But nice kick. But left a shot for Mark. Mark can shoot this 3-ball in the side or the corner. Looks like he's going to shoot it in the corner, try to go 3 rails for position, something like that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he likes those shots. I've seen him shoot him so many times. But the white ball catches the 5 on its way down. So he's on the cushion, but he's got the 4 on the side here. As he powers forward and follows the white ball, follows the object ball into the left-hand side pocket. So Boss to shoot. Ball in hand. 5 balls left on the table. 2 balls up table. 3 balls down table. Ball in hand, all nicely spread out. Slowly. 5 ball down. Got an angle on the 6 to get to the 7. They're on the left side of the table. Doesn't have to do much. Just slide it over, maybe a couple of ball widths. 1, 2, 3, 4 ball widths straight in on 7. 7. You don't want to draw back too much. Yeah, just you got an angle. Like Buddy Hall used to say, don't play position if you have position. That's a good example right there. Natural angle to come down for the 9 off of the 8. White ball down, white ball comes down. Past the head string towards the side pockets. White ball's on the foot spot, so kind of like a mini spot shot. Boss down on the 9, open hand bridge. 9 ball down, nice smooth execution on that shot. Such buttery smooth fundamentals Boss has. I know I keep going on and on about it, but it's true. Played him like 10 times. Aware of these things firsthand. Boss has 5. Mark has 3. Mark breaks the balls and they all remain. Nothing disappears from the playing surface. Long shot, partially snookered by the 5. Boss, white ball's all the way down table. 1 ball's all the way up table. Taps for 1, brings white ball all the way down and hits the 4. Left the shot though. He's trying to get it under that 3-6 type of situation there, but didn't quite get the angle he wanted. Mark to shoot, shoots the 1, but does not cut the ball enough. Leaving Boss a shot on the 1. Yeah, nice chance for clearance here for Boss. 1 ball down. Look at that white ball. Look at that screw back. Just such control. He may just have to stop this ball here for the 3. Avoid that whole 6-9 deal. But here goes for 3 cushion position, and he's got a shot on the 3. The 4 ball's on the bottom rail, close to it. Almost near the center diamond, so he goes across for a nice angle, nice speed control as well. Nice angle on this 4 ball. Okay, did not want to go into. Look at that control. Look at that. He's got less than a ball's width away, close to his work, but still very serviceable to get an angle and avoid that 9 for position on the 6. Like that. Just make sure you got the angle. Sacrifice a little bit of distance. You got natural position on the 4. Slow. Just cajoled that 6 ball into the pocket. Wipes his feet, but it goes in, and he's down on a 7. Ball down, 1-2 rails up into the line for the 8. Just what you want to do. And you can play this in the side or the corner. He's playing it in the corner. Playing for the 9 in the side or the corner, I should say. 8 ball down in the upper right. About the diamond away from the 9 ball. Going into the bottom right hand corner pocket. 9 ball down. Boss has 6. How you doing, bro? All right, 6-3 scoreline. Boss has 6. Mark has 3. It's a race to 8, folks. And Boss likes to check those racks, man. He don't trust nobody. Oh, massage. Massage. All right, has the rack to his liking, breaking off the right-hand side of the table, off the cushion. Pots a ball and one ball still rolling. It's got a shot, real close to his work, but got to get the white ball across to the left for that blue 2 ball. He's pretty close to straight in. These are tricky shots when the white ball is so close to that object ball. Less maybe half the ball's width distance between. He's going to draw back like that. Nicely done. Woo! Nice little stroke there. Elevated about how many degrees that was? 40, 50, 60 degrees. Screwed back and got a nice position in this 2-3 ball down. White ball comes across.
John P. Enjoy your tea.
Got poked out. Just got to come across and above those side pockets for the pink 4. Like that. Actually, it comes a little too far. And so he's going to be playing this ball in the side or some kind of safety. Most likely he'll cut the ball in and bring the white ball to the left rail, top rail, right rail, and out for the orange 5. He likes those kind of shots. And 1, 2, 3 with control and precision. Straight in on the orange 5. Can't do better than that. 4 balls left on the table. 8 balls up above the side pockets, all by its lonely self. 5, the 6, and the 9 are down table. Down the 5, and bridge stops his ball for the 6. Six ball down. White ball comes forward. 1, 2 rails for the 8. About 2.5 diamonds, 3 diamonds away. 9 balls on foot, or close to the foot spot. He's going to screw back here. Like that. And white ball's going to end up or near the cushion, but that don't bother him. These shooting off the cushion does not seem to bother Boss very much at all. 9 ball down. Boss on the hill. Looks like Boss has settled in. Mark needs 5 in a row. Left-handed player breaking off the left-hand side. Breaks balls, box 2 balls. But you got the 6-9 kind of tied up down table there. But nice shot on the 1 and 2 balls right there. And I don't think he's going to delay much. He's looking to kind of catch a gear here. He's a kind of fast-paced player. 2 ball down. And he is going to go into this 6-9 situation here. Off the 3. Or try to. But missed the ball and at insult to injury, scratched the lower right. So 5 balls for Boss to go to win the match. Looks like he's going to go to the bring the white ball to the right side of this 6-ball. A little far. That rests on speed. Get you again. Still might be able to pot it the ball though. But man, the white ball's going to come close to that side pocket. Maybe above. If he pops the ball, it's close. Those knuckles loom large on that left-hand side pocket. If you're going to try to cut this ball in the lower left, and he's elevating, so he's going to avoid that entirely. Real tricky stroke here, but he pulls it off like it's nothing. My ball's coming really close to the 7. Ends up nestled next to the 7 ball. Does not have an offensive shot from here. He's going to try to hide that white ball behind that 9. Like that, slowly. Look at this. Look at that precision. Look at that speed control, that calibrated stroke is impressive. Mark to shoot. Hits the 4, but scratches again in the upper left. So ball in hand for Boss. 3 balls on the table. Looks like it could be curtains here. Ball down as he rolls forward with the white ball to get an angle on the 8 to get on to the 9. Looking pretty good from here. Boss down on the 8 ball. 8 ball down. Ideal position as Mark shakes his hand and sees the match. Boss wins 8-3. Back in a few minutes.
Next time you wear same shoes.